Good afternoon, noobs. I just wanted to post a video here on what I've been seeing. I went to the grocery stores and there was a lot of missing items. I'm going to post a few pictures here. They were just about completely out of eggs. I mean, I seen just a few cartons with some broken eggs in them. That was at Walmart. No biscuits. The biscuits are gone. No saltine crackers. Low meat, low milk, hardly any milk. We're in Walmart now. No creamer. Not much tea. Spaghetti is wiped out. I mean, just very, very little spaghetti left. Well, we're pretty good on bread. The less expensive tuna, of course, Viennese. At least they got a few this time. There is pork. Oh, they always have pork. My wife said walk down the freezer aisle. Oh, that's what she's talking about. Pizzas. Pizzas. And frozen potatoes. Frozen potatoes. None. Got some pizza bites, but no potatoes. Sugar has quite a bit of empties. There is some on the bottom shelf, though. So in seeing that, I would highly suggest you get out there and start stocking up on food if you haven't already. Even if you have already, go stock up on some more. A lot of people are stating that it's too late to stock up. It's not too late. There are certain areas of the country where it's getting worse and worse, but you can still find food. It's going to be expensive. It's going to cost you a lot more right now than it did even a month ago. It beats not having any. I'm doing a garden this year. But I had made it quite a bit bigger than I've done the last couple of years. But I'm fixed to double the size of it. I'm going to grow more. And I'm going to grow more variety too. And I'm hoping for a good yield. I'm going to do onions, squash, or several different kinds of squash, several different kinds of onions. I'm doing potatoes. I've never done potatoes before, but potatoes is a great producer, and also packs a lot of calories, and you can grow a lot in a smaller spot. My wife wanted to do corn. I think corn is ridiculous for us because we don't have a big enough plot of land for it. But I'll do a little bit for her anyway. We're going to do 4 or 5 different kinds of squashes, 4 different types of beans, and we're doing a bunch of them. And we've already got our jars and stuff together to do some canning, and we're going to freeze a lot too. Hoping that we have electricity to keep it frozen. But I'm not necessarily in a state of panic or a state of fear, but I am worried a little that this could be the collapse, or at least the starting of the collapse, or we've been in the starting of the collapse. But stock market tanking, gold's going up, inflation is skyrocketing. I know they said like 7.5% last month. We're supposed to get an update on that in a few days, but I see stuff that's up 100% from last year. Like hamburger meat, especially steak and stuff like that. Yeah, they say it's up 15%. Not in my stores. If you're like me, you probably caught meat on sale when you could. You don't find those sales anymore. I know an 8-pound roll of hamburger that we used to, that last year I could get for $2.30, about $2.38 a pound. No, it's probably the very first last year. $2.38 a pound is now nearly $4.89. That's double. That is double. And that's just hamburger meat. There's all kinds of things out there like that. Maybe some of the canned stuff has only went up 15%. You can still find some decent deal on canned vegetables and stuff, but and bread has went way up. Milk is way up. Even my creamer for my coffee. Oh my God, coffee. We stocked up a lot on coffee back when it was a little cheaper. I hope it's got a longer shelf life than some people say. I've probably got over a year's worth of coffee stocked up. But we like a particular kind of Folgers breakfast blend. That's our favorite. So that's what we stocked up on. But you know what we used to get for $5.98 for the little container that big is now $9. So that's a big cost, and that's something that may become scarce in the future. You think about it, it's all imported, and even if it's not scarce, it's going to be extremely expensive. Although I heard Colombia did not have the best crop of beans last year, so we'll see how that goes. But the main reason I'm making this video is that we don't know when a collapse is coming, if it's coming for sure, and it's not too late. It is not too late no matter what they say, because you don't know, you know, it may be a month from now people are panicking and emptying the shelves completely. It might be 2 months, might be a year. But you're not going to regret putting a few things extra on the shelf. Start with getting 3 days worth of food together, you know, and then next week or two, then go for 3 weeks worth of food put back. Then go for 3 months worth of food put back. You'll sleep better at night, trust me. And you don't, I mean, I know a lot of people try to eat healthy and everything, but maybe in this case, you know, you might have to eat a few starches. Something a little more fat, something a little more cholesterol. Eggs are scarce. If you have the means to have your own few chickens to make some eggs, that would be good too, if you can afford the corn to feed them. Don't worry about people calling you a hoarder. The people that we calling you a hoarder later on are the people that didn't go and get the food. Grow you a garden if you can. If you got room, grow it. If you don't have room, make room. You live in some suburban home, you've probably got a little plot out there that you can grow some food on and put stuff in containers. We've done it before. There's videos of us doing some containers, and lots of helpful information out there. People doing containers with food. Maybe we've always been into flowers and stuff, but some of our flower beds may become garden beds this year, quite honestly. Pray for our country. Pray for the Ukraine. I don't know what all that is going on over there. I just don't know. I'm not ex-military or anything, but I do know a little bit about war machines, and there's a lot of old equipment out there being used now. Maybe that's a ploy. I don't know. Maybe they're saving the good stuff for an attack later on, or for somebody else, or in case Europe or the United States get involved. Maybe they're saving their good equipment for that. I'm not sure what's going on, but at any rate, it is a little scary. Russia accounts for 50% or better of fertilizers, and that's scary. I mean, if farmers don't have the nitrogen they need to make these crops produce to their maximum ability, it's going to be bad. They're already talking about a severe reduction on what they're expecting to get this year on production of wheat and corn. A little concerning. I've stocked up on a little extra ammo too, while I can still get it. Later on, you might not be able to get some of this stuff. You may not be able to just go down and grab food. Would you rather go down now, pay a little bit more in price than what it was last year. And then maybe stuff goes down and then you'll be like, oh, I spent more money. And, you know, you have a little bit of buyer's remorse. Or if it goes the other way and you buy it up and then you see people rioting, food riots. You think they rioted over toilet paper? Wait till they start rioting over food. Oh my God. Usually how people just go on Black Friday and go in and sometime fight over whatever the hot toy is that year. Can you imagine what they do if they're after the last package of spaghetti or the last few gallons of milk or something like that? Do you realize how aggressive people can be? You don't want to be in that. So get it now. Hang in there, and we'll keep you up to date as we feel like we should. Otherwise, we'll continue on with our farming videos. Show how our garden's coming along. Take a look. I just posted one a few minutes ago on the starts of my garden and getting plants ready. And it's not too late. It's just the first week of March. You've got time. We will see you on the next video. Noob out.